we're gonna be playing some Doki Doki Literature Club today. So if you're down for that, let's go. We're gonna be starting with the Natsuki Monica side story, so gonna be starting with a bang. It's getting another season this year, but hasn't Bleach been pretty well concluded? When I played a game of Phasmophobia, I got Betty White as a ghost. What? Really? Really? So hi, Kurama. I have a screenshot? What? That's... oh my god. Anyway, let's play some Doki Doki Literature Club. Let me see, what is this? Let me look at this real fast, guys. Oh my god, it really is Betty White. What the fuck? I'm guessing names are like randomized and like White is a pretty normal white person name and Betty is a pretty normal old person name. But just, oh, they should maybe have it to where things like that aren't generated. Like that specific combination. That is very, very low. So yeah, we're gonna start with the Natsuki and Monica side story, Respect, today. Oh, the final arc is getting animated. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, then I am excited. Alright, it's been several weeks since the club has officially started. Through their initial setbacks, the 3 club members so far, Monica, Sayori, and Yuri, have increased their collective bond within the club. Sayori has partaken in some of Yuri's high fantasy literature, and all 3 of them, led by Sayori, have taken an interest in poetry. On a day like any other, the 3 find themselves suddenly interrupted by the clubroom door opening. And in walks a girl none of them have seen before. Hi. Oh, this song's really cute. This song. Sayori tugs excitedly at Monica's sleeve. Yuri shifts in her seat and buries her eyes in her book. Yuri's like, oh damn, she's kinda cute. Are you here for the literature club? Yeah. Yay, that's great! Thanks for stopping by! It's kind of a small club still, so it's really exciting to see new faces. Yeah! Come and sit down somewhere. You can sit next to my desk. Sayori prances over to her desk and presses her palms onto it. Ooh, I really like this song. By the way, how is the audio levels, everyone? Can you guys hear everything alright? Oh, and Yuri, can you make some tea? Oh, and Yuri can make some tea. Yuri looks up at Sayori in protest for having drawn attention to her. Natsuki silently glances between everyone, then sits down next to Sayori. Monica follows by sitting nearby. The sudden gathering prompts Yuri to stand up, deciding that standing in the corner and making tea doesn't sound so bad after all. Okay then, how about we all introduce ourselves? Okay. Well, I'm Monica. I'm the one who started the club. I was originally in the debate club, but I really wanted to do something I felt more passionate about, if that makes sense. So I started the literature club as a way for people to express themselves through writing, or reading, or whatever other kind of literature. Also, I'm sorry if you guys can hear my family talking in the background. You know, I figured it was your club. You have that vibe. I have what vibe? Oh, you know, like... never mind. I'm not gonna judge people I just met like that. Very adult-like of you. I always judge people so hard. Oh, no you don't, Sayori. Yes, she does. Oh my god. Yuri's deadpan voice carries across the room. Natsuki giggles. Man, it's so nice seeing them interact interacting without the protagonist around. They have a really nice, like, friendship group going on. I like how Yuri can kind of make little jokes about Sayori. That shows that they're kind of comfortable with each other, and I like that. I'm Sayori. I just like learning about everyone and making friends. Oh, and I also like poetry. Oh yeah? Very adult-like of you. I'm an adult. The sound of Yuri's electric kettle steaming up fills the room. Oh, that's Yuri. Sayori lowers her voice. She's kind of shy, but she's really nice and super smart. She likes big fantasy books and tea, and I love her. Yo, let's go. Doki Doki Poly Club. Well, I guess that leaves me then. I'm Natsuki. I like listening to music and hanging out downtown and stuff. And my favorite ice cream flavor is strawberry. Okay. You know, Natsuki does give me, like, has an obsession with strawberry. Like, strawberry milk, strawberry ice cream. Things with, like, strawberries plastered over them. She does give me that vibe. Oh, let's get ice cream. Yo, who here likes mint chocolate chip ice cream, though? That's the real question. My favorite flavor is probably cookie dough? Or maybe chocolate? It's cookie dough. You know what? Cookie dough is my second favorite, actually. So, very, very good of you, Sayori. And Monica's is probably vanilla. Oh, what the heck? Wow. I take too many online quizzes. The ice cream ones are always accurate. She been on BuzzFeed. What's Yuri's favorite? Natsuki shrugs. Probably green tea. I'm just joking. I have no idea for Yuri. Yo, where's the mint chocolate chip ice cream though? Elio is my fave everything. Still, what's your favorite ice cream, chat? It's pretty chill here. Do you just like hang out or do you actually do club stuff? Oh, well, we do club stuff too. It just hasn't been very structured yet since we only have like 3 members, so we kind of just loosely spend our time doing the stuff we like. No one likes mint chocolate chip. Hey, I like mint chocolate chip. It's my favorite. But I keep thinking it's about time we start with like some more structured club activities. It's been a while by now since I started the club, so yeah. Well, with that being said, what kind of literature are you into, Natsuki? Anything you'd like the club to get into? I like manga. Well, I guess I'm... literature... Well, I like manga. Manga? Hey, why'd you have to say it like that? I want to read manga in the club. If mint chocolate chip is your fave, then you're lying. I am not lying. I tried this Cookie Monster ice cream one, and it was 10 out of 10. Cookie Monster ice cream, huh? I've never heard of that. Cookie Monster ice cream? Is it like cookie dough? Oh, it's the blue. Yeah, I've had this. Yeah, it's the blue ice cream with like the cookie dough and stuff. Yeah, there's like an ice cream place kind of nearby me that sells these. I did try that once. I do like the Cookie Monster one. Yeah, that one's pretty good. But you know what's even better? Chocolate chip mint. Wait, hold on a second. That sounds so great. Like, after all I've been doing all this, Yuri returns to the desks with a tray of teacups, which she sets down on an empty desk. So I am on mobile, so there's a delay. No worries. There's always gonna be a delay with stream anyway, so. After all of the deep and immersive reasoning I've been doing, I wouldn't mind doing something a little more simple. Manga isn't simple. You ever read Death Note? If if you think that, you just don't understand the nuance. I didn't mean simple like that. I meant simple as in it's not a whole screen of text. Well, anyway. Putting manga aside, is there any other kind of literature that you're interested in? Well, not really. Why are you joining the literature club then, Natsuki? Join the anime club. And yeah, wait. In that case, have you considered the anime club? Are you serious? I'm not gonna join the anime club. It's full of weird guys. Come on, is it that big of a deal? Manga is literature, right? I mean, I guess if you considered the literal definition of literature, then technically... I get it. Look, I'll do whatever club activities you want. Can I please just join? I won't bother anyone. If I can just, like, keep my manga here and hang out after school, I'll do literally whatever you want me to do. That's fine, right? Yes, manga is literature. I mean, technically you are still reading. And a lot of manga is taken from light novels, too. Yeah, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Oh my god, thank you! You're the best! I have most of it crammed into my locker, so I'm gonna start getting it, okay? Natsuki stands up. Need some help? Nah, I got it. Nah, I don't want you to see my locker. Oh god, what manga you got in there, Natsuki? If you say so, but there's no way it's worse than mine. I hope we never find out then. Natsuki exits the club room, leaving everyone in silence, save for the sound of Yuri sipping her tea. Oh, you're gonna get pizza blinded? What? Share some with me. I'm such a pushover. Hey, it's not that bad. Natsuki seems like a lot of fun. Maybe, but I mean, she has like no actual interest in literature, you know? And that's normally fine, but she said she would participate in club activities like it's some kind of obligation. Her tea is going to get cold. Okay, I'll bring some. Oh, thank you! Yeah. Wait, that's not related. Well, I think everyone deserves a chance. Especially if we can bring her happiness. Besides, maybe she'll take a liking to literature. Are you sure you don't just want to read her manga, Sayori? Hey, who do you think I am? Sorry, I didn't mean that. I just feel really uneasy about this. Do you have any opinion, Yuri? Not particularly. She said she wasn't going to bother anyone. That includes me, so... Does that mean I bother you? No, you're a pleasure to be around. God, yo, these side stories are making me ship Sayori and Yuri. Oh my god. I was just fishing for a compliment. Oh my god, look at these girls hitting on each other. I know. But still, I really think we should give her a chance. Yeah, alright. But I really am gonna start enforcing club activities. I'm willing to cooperate. I'm so sorry if you guys hear my family. They're kind of really loud right now. Suddenly, the three of them hear a thump against the door. What was that? Sayori stands up and walks over to the door, then opens it. Thank you. Carrying 3 boxes of what is presumably manga, Natsuki grunts and wobbles inside before slowly bending over and dropping the stack onto the floor as gently as he can. You know what? This was me in middle school. This was me in middle school. If anyone is like, this is unrealistic to be bringing like freaking 3 boxes of manga to school, no. I had one of those drag-along backpacks you know, that are on wheels, and I filled it to the brim just with manga, so that on my bus ride home I had stuff to read and all that. Because I didn't have friends in middle school, so whenever we had break or anything, I would just open up my backpack and read manga. So this is relatable for me. That's quite a collection. Sayori giggles in excitement. While catching her breath, Natsuki replies, Washi no usagi shonen! Hi hi! Ohayo! Or wait, konbanwa! Tai-san? How are you doing? There's still one more box. I can put them away myself. I know how to organize them. We're doing the Natsuki and Monica side story right now. How you doing? Monica anxiously glances between Sayori and Yuri. I'm good, what about you? I'm doing alright. I just woke up. I literally just woke up a little bit ago. Is this really okay for the club? Maybe it's what she needs to really kick the club into gear before everyone gets too complacent. Seems like things are finally going to start getting more serious. Are you sure? Are you sure now that everyone's gonna be reading manga that things are gonna get serious? At the next club meeting, Monica is the first to arrive. But ever since Natsuki joined, she feels a lot less relaxed. It's cool. I'm pretty sure you'll just need a bit more of the main story for the next side story after. Ooh, nice! That's good. The next one... Who's the one after the Natsuki Monica one? Why am I so nervous? Monica paces, trying to figure out her feelings. Natsuki said she wasn't going to bother anyone, so... Why does it feel like the atmosphere has changed so much? While Monica thinks, the club door opens, revealing Natsuki carrying a box. You finish Sayori route, and the next one is Natsuki Sayori. Oh, okay. Oh, and thank you for getting us out of Wumi Narun! Chrysosaurus Rex? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! How you doing, Chris? Monica forces a smile as Natsuki makes her way to closet. Oh, speaking of subs and enjoying emotes and everything, we're having an emote being worked on right now. If you're not in the Discord or you don't read the announcements, here's a preview of the next emote. It's gonna be kind of like a lurky emote, like a "oh, what are you doing?" kind of emote. So that'll be done soon. Probably by the 19th, I think. I'm doing okay. How's yourself? I'm doing good. I just woke up a little bit ago. I slept in all day. Monica forces a smile as Natsuki makes her way to the closet. Natsuki forces one in return. Need help? No, I got it. Monica awkwardly tries to start some kind of conversation, but feels, I feel that, Twi. I feel that. What are you doing? Something I ask myself every day, distant look, right? All I do is play video games. Curious, she peeks into the closet where Natsuki is stashing all of her manga. One stool with school supplies, the shelves are now vibrant with bright colors and cute-looking artwork. You know, the top shelf is pretty empty. Maybe we could keep it up there? That's a gremlin trying to steal cookies off a tall table. I can't reach up there. That would be so inconvenient. Yeah, but... Yo, Monica is trying to make it to where Natsuki's gonna stop spreading the manga menace. Monica sighs. The teachers are going to ask what all this manga is doing in here. I have to tell them it's for the literature club. So? Monica backs off and slumps into her desk. Monica's kind of an elitist, isn't she? With this kind of tension, it feels like the relaxed atmosphere accumulated over the past few weeks is being sucked right out of the room. Monica is literature. I want to read her. Good afternoon. I hope you're having an amazing day. far? Yeah, I'd say so. Monica. Sayori spins into the club room. God, Sayori is so cute. I just have the visual of her saying that as she spins in, and that's so adorable to think about. Oh, I see someone's in a good mood. Yeah, because I have this. Monica, manga, derogatory. Manga, unaffectionate. Sayori brandishes a cookie wrapped in plastic. I found some money and got a cookie. Oh, that's so pretty! As Sayori trots over to the closet, the colorful shelves catch her eye. Which one do I start with? Well, you can start by giving me a bite of that cookie. No way! I saved up all my luck to find that money. If you want entry into my kingdom, you need to pay the tax, peasant. Boo! Defeated, Sayori unwraps her cookie and breaks off a piece for Natsuki. Then, Yuri silently walks into the club room. God, I'm really enjoying their interactions. They're so cute. Oh. Monica glances at her with pleading eyes. Yuri returns a quick nod of understanding. Do. Arere? Monica is out here insulting manga right now. Okay, are you gonna defend her on this at the moment? Monica's probably like a secret manga enjoyer. And she feels ashamed to have people know that she likes manga. Well, everyone's here now. Despite the club only having one more person than before, it somehow feels twice as lively. Like, she probably when everyone leaves the club room, she goes into the back and, like, grabs one of Natsuki's mangas. Okay, so I think today we should go over some potential club activities and see which ones we want to do first. Let's watch some anime! We have 4 members now, so it would be great if we found some time to do as a group. Does that sound good to everyone? It's called Loving Monica Despite Her One Flaw. I agree. Okay, so I have some ideas of my own, but I want to hear your ideas too. Well, I've been having a lot of fun learning about everyone else's interests. Maybe we can give each person a day to share their favorite kind of literature with everyone else? Well, maybe. Yeah. Monica's here being like, oh, that means we have to humor Natsuki. Something tells me that... Monica glances at Yuri and Natsuki, who both appear very unwilling to even consider each other's interests. Maybe we can try to come up with something that everyone can enjoy equally? You know, like we all vote on a book to read or something like that? Do you think everyone's gonna vote for the same book? I mean, I guess Sayori would kind of be like the tiebreaker, I guess. But that still wouldn't be a majority vote. I think we should all collectively try to expand our interests, rather than just stick to the things we're familiar with. Yeah, read some manga, Monica. Read some Tokyo Ghoul. Why does it feel like I'm being targeted here? Natsuki, didn't you say that you would go along with whatever the club wanted to do? Well, yeah, but that doesn't make it okay for you to ignore everyone else's preferences. I like Sayori's suggestion. I want to talk about my interests, Monica. Yeah, me too. Yeah, but... Oh, you're reading Tokyo Ghoul Volume 2? Archfiend? Monika's voice trails off. Although she let Natsuki join the club, Monica finds it incredibly difficult to relent to her demands. If Natsuki doesn't respect the club, why should Monica have to yield to Natsuki's opinion on anything? I mean, Natsuki kinda respects the club, kind of. Natsuki, are you sure that you don't have any other literature interests you could share with the club? Oh, you're halfway through. Ooh, nice. I really like the artist for Tokyo Ghoul, so I really enjoyed the manga. I'll answer more seriously. Monica and Sayori? Who am I kidding? Monica, Sayori, and Yuri. The Natsuki lovers are rapidly typing out what you just said, Twi. I swear I don't mind if you keep your manga in here, but I just... Natsuki cuts Monica off by suddenly standing up. Well, it's obvious that I'm not wanted here, so I'm just going to leave. That's Natsuki talking to Twi. But I really would have appreciated you being more upfront about it. Yeah, Twi. Okay, I think you're kind of jumping to conclusions here, but you're free to do whatever you want. Aw, man. Natsuki shoots Monica a quick glare before walking straight out of the room. Oh no. Sayori runs after her, leaving just Monica and Yuri. Okay, Natsuki, I don't hate you, but compared to the other three, I mean, honestly, that's a mood. Natsuki's probably my least favorite, which is kind of funny considering that I've cosplayed her. And I haven't cosplayed any of the other Doki Doki characters. For the second time today, Monica slumps down into a desk. Yeah, that was one thing I was thinking of bringing up. Archfiend was like, I know like Doki Doki is kind of like supposed to maybe kind of be set in Japan, and aren't you supposed to really have like 5 members or something to have a functioning club? I mean, I'm not sure if that's like real or if that's just anime feeding me lies, but why am I such a jerk? 3 and some? No, she's a jerk. It's just making me feel this way. Yeah, I know like having required members is a thing, but I wasn't sure about the specific number. Monica looks up at Yuri, seeking affirmation. Yuri looks away. Like, isn't it that you're supposed to already have members before you even create your club? In the main story, they needed to be 4. So yeah, they couldn't even function as a club without Natsuki. If they were to go with the this is a Japanese school thing. Because I actually don't know how clubs work in America, which is kind of funny. I've only been in one club, so... She probably just went around looking for the smallest club she could find so that she doesn't have to participate. How does she expect me to give her respect when she has no respect for the club? You first need members before trying to establish a club. Am I wrong, Yuri? I'm in a club, the Going Home Club. I used to be in the Japan Club in high school, and then in college I was in the video game club. In the US, usually the school determines the club and then you can join in if you want. Yeah, I know that in college at least, you could try to make a club as long as you had like a teacher as like an advisor. Because I remember we had an advisor in the video game club, but I remember that club was very short-lived because a lot of people didn't join, or like a lot of people weren't actively going to the club, which was also kind of my fault as well, but it was mostly because I joined the club thinking, oh yeah, it's a game club, right? So we're gonna like play video games, right? But no, it was like board games. And like, no hate on you for board games, but I was expecting something different. Am I wrong, Yuri? I'm not good at these things. You were in the Minecraft club in 6th grade? Oh my god. Monica sighs. Me neither. Fitness club because you're required to have 2 clubs chosen. Oh really? You had to be in clubs at your school, Archfiend? I just have no idea what to do. I don't want to hurt anyone, but I feel it's not wrong to enforce the club vision. No? Oh, okay, I must have misread. You know, like, people should join because they want to express their passion for literature, or at least develop it. If you were joining a club, you needed to have 2. That is so weird. It was board games. No hate for board games. Okay, fine. Listen, I do like board games. But I joined the club thinking we were gonna play Smash Bros, okay? So, maybe she's not a good fit for the club after all. And like, I joined the club with Yume. And like Yume was there because they thought that it was gonna be like Smash Bros. And I also joined the club because I thought it was gonna be Smash Bros. But it was just board games. So we just kind of stopped going. Like, if I want to play board games, I'm just gonna play with my friends. Monica sits in silence, afraid to accept her tentative conclusion. Yuri looks tense, but she doesn't seem to want to add anything. Sorry, you can go back to your reading. I know this doesn't concern you. It does. I'm showing up for 2 seconds to share some very important news. Oh, is that an RNA emote, Yen? Ooh. Oh, and, oh my god, and Space Ex-Boyfriend. Ooh, nice. They're looking clean. It does. How? Oh, well. Space Ex-Husband, yes. I just can't comfortably read in an atmosphere where the peace has been disturbed. Oh, great. I'm just ruining the whole club then. That's not an accurate conclusion to make. I know, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of voicing my frustration, and I guess guilt. I'm waiting on one emote left, but I love how these came out. I'm very happy with them. Yeah, they look really nice. I'm also waiting on another emote, and I know the next emote I'm gonna get is gonna be Monica. It's like my frustration wants to blame her, but my guilt wants to blame me. Ugh, why is it the hardest to be rational during the times you need it the most? I don't think you're being irrational. I think Natsuki is. That's the only emote you need? Just Monica. I know, like, if we don't unlock another emote slot before I get Monica's emote done, it's gonna be an animated emote. But, like, that's gonna cost me a bit of money. Like, getting an animated emote is a lot more than just getting a regular emote, so I will need to save up for it, but yeah. The last emote is the protag from the Boogeyman. Ooh, you're getting a gun emote. I forgot what his name was, but I know exactly who you're talking about. I was just looking at the Crooked Man stuff, actually, kind of recently. I was looking at, like, David Hoover. Keith Baring. That's it. She has no authority to walk in here and make demands of the club. Your club. Something as ridiculous as manga has no place here. The fact that you're even storing it for her should make her completely indebted to you. Well, you're right, but I don't know. Isn't it kind of harsh to say things like it's ridiculous and it has no place here? Yeah, that's understandable, Yen. You're a queen. Don't insult manga, please. Yo, these characters are getting cancelled for not liking manga. Like, seriously, Yuri, just read one of the really dark mangas. I'm sure you'll enjoy it then. Do you not feel the same way? You've been doing everything you can to avoid associating the club with it. I feel like Yuri would like Junji Ito manga or something. So, I assumed you felt the same way about it. That's not true! Well, acting like I won't pop those balloons. I'm here to answer your notification question. Literature is manga. I'm glad that you've answered the question, ID. The question that has plagued us for long since answered by ID. Welcome. Recalling her confrontations with Natsuki, a realization starts to set in. You may be right. I mean, if it was anything besides manga, would I really be acting like this? Maybe I've just been convincing myself. That has nothing to do with the manga. Oh, see you later, Yen. I'm really upset that I would let myself do that. With a sigh, Monica walks over to the closet. She finds herself staring at the colorful shelves. Dissection Girl would probably be her choice. Yeah, she'd really be into, like, horror manga, I feel. It's just, this really wasn't what I had in mind for a club about literature. Probably, like, horror or, like, thriller stuff. You know? Yuri would probably like Among Us. She probably wouldn't imply that she likes Among Us, but she probably enjoys playing Among Us. There shouldn't be anything wrong with that. Monica starts defending her position once again. It's a complicated issue that Monica had failed to consider before now. Where is the line even drawn at what's considered literature? Lost in thought, she reaches into one of the larger box sets and pulls out a volume, inspecting it for no particular reason. Elio low-key calling Yuri sus. She is sus, but I love her. I'll be her guardian angel. Yuri is sus? The cover features 4 girls striking cute and exaggerated poses, all dressed in short skirts. Yeah, I mean... Amused by the absurdity of the cover, Monica opens the book. Yo, Monica's gonna start liking manga. I'm calling it. She's gonna be like, Okay, so we got a Natsuki thing here. Do we got any other... Oh, nothing else? Oh yeah, we unlocked a new song too. What was that cute song? What was it? I want to find the song that played. Yeah, it was this one, Strawberry Peppermint. Yeah, that's such a cute name too, gosh. Alright, let's continue the Natsuki Monica side story then. She's sus, but I love her. You mean she's sus, so I love her. You know what? You're right, Twy. I do tend to like the sus characters, so if a character is sus, that just makes them more attractive to me. This sucks. Why is Monica such a jerk? She should be grateful that I even joined her stupid club. It's not like she can find any members. Monica's usually really nice. She cares so much about everyone in the club being happy. So that means Elio is sus? Elio is sus. No, I'm not sus. Yeah, right. Next thing Okami's gonna jump in and say sussy baka boy like they always do. As usual, next part might be a bit rough for some. Ooh. Yeah, right. Do I have my settings set? Okay, we do have content warning, so that's good. Well, she usually does. Maybe when she's not busy being so judgmental. So what if I'm into manga? Why can't just one person accept that, instead of being so condescending about it? I accept it. I think it's cute. Oh, come on. That's condescending too. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I just want to support you. Natsuki sighs. I know. Thanks. It just really sucks. Yo, honestly, these side stories here just are telling me that Sayori has a harem. Like, literally all of the other girls love Sayori. Do you want me to talk to Monica? I don't know. It's not like it's gonna change her opinion of me. Like, even if you were to convince her to back off. You like manga? Same, but with food? You like big titties for food, ID? That wouldn't suddenly make me feel like I'm actually welcome in the club. Oh wait, I misread that. I thought you said like you like your food like you like your manga. Sorry. I have a bad mind. All the other girls love Sayori. And all the chatters. Yeah, you better like Sayori. Sayori's one of the best girls. I should just find another club. Wait, you don't have to say that. We can figure this out, please? I mean, I'm the vice president, or at least I think I am. And I don't want you to leave. Everyone deserves to feel welcome and to be happy. So, I want to make that happen. For you. Sayo who? Eh? Don't be playing that Who's Sayori card. I'm gonna cry. I was wondering, what was the reason that you decided to join the literature club? Well, Natsuki hesitates. It's kind of dumb. What? Don't say that. There's no such thing as a dumb reason when everyone is welcome. Oh god, is she gonna open up about her dad and home life, maybe? Is that why Twi was saying that this is gonna get rough? I wasn't welcome. You were to me. So, you better Sayo respect her. Just don't tell anyone, okay? Especially Monica. I promise. Natsuki sighs. I'm just tired of everyone judging me all the time. I can't enjoy any of the stuff I'm into without people making snotty comments about it. Not that I care what anyone thinks. But you know, the signs for the literature club said that you can be yourself or whatever. So I decided it was at least worth a shot. But that was a lie, apparently. Natsuki dejectedly kicks the toe of her shoe against the wall. Aww. Oh, and I like writing too. Oh, really? How come you didn't say that to Monica? Because she was being so judgmental that I didn't just want to tell her something she wanted to hear. She didn't deserve that kind of satisfaction. And if she knew I was into writing, then she would just be like everyone else and try to push me away from the manga in favor of a more mature thing. The two of them remain silent for a while. Sayuri understands that it's out of the question for Natsuki to return to the club room for today, at least. But Natsuki has a reason for wanting to join the club, just like everyone else. It's part of the club vision for her to be welcome. You deserve to express yourself as much as everyone else does. That's supposed to be what the club is for. So, I'm going to do everything I can to fix this. If I was ever kidnapped, I'd probably die from puns and dad jokes. That would be a unique kind of kidnapper. They just kidnap you and torture you to death with puns. I promise. Oh, bullying. Content warning for bullying, everyone. If you're uncomfortable with bullying. God, is this literally... Okay, like earlier I was relating to Natsuki, like with my experience in middle school, and I was bullied in middle school, so... Is this gonna hit me? It's lunchtime the next day. The cafeteria and hallways are bustling with students rushing to meet with their friends and make the most out of their limited break time. Where could she be? Among them is Monica, who always eats lunch in her classroom, but she has some additional business today. Yeah, I think it will... Oh, no. Fearing Natsuki would avoid coming to the club, Monica decided to try to find her during lunch so that she could make amends. After searching for an extensive time, Monica finally spots her. Despite her short stature, Natsuki's bright hair helps her stand out from the crowd. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Twi! Also, again, I'm sorry if you guys can hear my family in the background. Oh gosh. Suddenly feeling awkward, Monika's afraid to get closer. Natsuki is with some friends whom Monica doesn't recognize, and they're all energetically chatting together. What family? Vin Diesel? God, I wish! It'd be really tactless to just interrupt them. Oh yeah, did you end up joining that literature club or what? Huh? Of course I joined. Why wouldn't I? I told you she would join. Come on, you know she only joined because you wouldn't stop giving her crap about the anime club. I told you, I never even wanted to join that stupid club. Oh, sure. Well, you have to give her some credit for at least making an effort to finally grow past that trash. Oh my god. True. Well, congrats on finally graduating middle school, Natsuki. We're proud of you. Actual human beings. They're shadow people. Shut up. Just let me do my thing. This is not a drill. I'm just joking. You know we love you. Yeah, once the literature club makes you a famous writer, we'll be the first ones to buy your book. How does one keep themselves bald forever? Well, you gotta play Baldi's Basics to stay bald. What, you gonna buy her smutty fanfiction? Well, obviously, I want a signed copy. Maybe not humans, rats. Rats, they are the rats. That was like years ago. You don't think I've grown out of it by now? I told you I was joking. Besides, it's a good reminder of how far you've come since then. Not to mention, you couldn't have done it without us. That gives us a pass to joke about it. Yeah, sure. They grow up so fast. Brings a tear to my eye. Natsuki suddenly glances in Monica's direction, prompting Monica to quickly turn away and distance herself. What the heck? That was horrible. I should have said something to defend her. Why do I have to be so conflict avoidant? Not that I deserve to say anything. Hardly better than them, after the way I treated her. Well, at least you realize that now, Monica. I love you, but sometimes, Monica. Sometimes, the things you do. I'm so awful. Not doing anything right. So yeah, aren't Natsuki's friends great? Yeah, wonderful. Reminds me of a friend I used to have, actually, kind of. After school ends, Monica distractedly makes her way to the club room. She finds Yuri already inside, eyes on a book as usual. Monica picks a desk and slumps into it, something she seems to be doing rather often lately. Natsuki has other friends? Immersion broken. Yuri, I don't think I can be club president. I suck at handling anything that doesn't go, like, exactly my way. Yuri looks up from her book. I can't read. Yuri looks up from her book. It's like the literature club is a place where you get to express yourself. Unless it's in a way that I don't like. I'm so mad at myself. And I'm especially mad that I didn't have the self-reflection skills to realize what I was doing. So much for maturity. Does Natsuki have other friends? Yes. Does Natsuki have other good friends? No. God, I feel bad for Natsuki. Cause I had friends that kind of made fun of me for liking things. I think I've touched upon that friend during these streams especially. So I feel bad. Sorry, I really shouldn't be complaining out loud like this. There's just like a lot on my mind. No. Like, I've told you about the friend that made fun of me for liking Devil Survivor and, like, One Bit Heart, right? And she would specifically do things to get on my nerve because she knew that I enjoyed those things. Like, really mean-spirited, like, fan fiction and other things. Just because she knew it would make me upset. That was the kind of friend I had. When you mentioned it, I just thought, yeah, that's gonna get brought up during the Monica and Natsuki side story. Yeah. Well, here we are. Here we are. I enjoy listening. Oh, really? Why? Yuri shrugs. Makes me feel nice. Oh, well, okay. I guess I'll just continue then. Yuri nods. Yeah. Well, Natsuki has kind of a blunt attitude, you know? It made me feel like she wasn't taking the club seriously. I couldn't even figure out why she wanted to join. I saw her friends talking to her in the hallway during lunch, and they were just so mean to her. Telling her to grow up and stuff like that. That's the literature club that the literature club would help her grow out of her manga. It just made me so mad. Like, just let her enjoy it. It makes her happy. Why are you trying to take that away from her? Yo, Monica! Thank you! See, okay. Yeah, Monica takes a while to, like, realize things, but when she does, she pops off. This is why she's my queen. I feel bad for Natsuki because of her bad friends, but that doesn't make me like her as much as the other three, yeah. Like, honestly, a lot of things about Natsuki are relatable for me. Because I grew up as the weeb. I grew up getting made fun of by others for my interests. And also, I didn't have a good home life with family. Specifically, my mom's boyfriend was really terrible to me. So I really relate to a lot of what Natsuki goes through, but still, she's my least favorite. But I think that means a lot if the character that you really relate to is your least favorite character, right? Like, I'm not saying I hate Natsuki. I actually really enjoy her character, just not as much as the other three. I think that really shows how strong a cast can be if you can say that. And when I had that thought, it was just when I came to the realization that I was kind of doing the same thing, just in a roundabout way. And it might actually be because I relate a lot to Natsuki. That might be the reason why I'm not as fond of her, because I see a lot of myself in Natsuki. But also kind of the same with Sayori as well. I see a lot of myself in Sayori too, but I really like Sayori. So I don't know. I should have made her feel good about being passionate about something, but I just dismissed it. No, I was actually trying to avoid acknowledging it at all. I even did that with you, Yuri, when you first joined the club. You did? I think that says a lot of the character you relate to the most is the one you like the least. No self-deprecation, Elia! It's self-deprecation hours. Yeah, I remember. Fantasy isn't really my thing, so I was kind of trying to dismiss it. But then Sayori jumped in and took over the conversation. I should have reflected on that, but I didn't. Because I just let Sayori handle it instead. And now I'm repeating the same mistake. Except I really hurt someone this time. Monica shakes her head. I'm so tired of being afraid of things I'm not comfortable with. It's so stupid. I mean, being the shorter of the group, yeah, I relate with Natsuki most of the time. Yeah, that's another thing. I relate to being short. Like, I can just picture how much joy it would bring Natsuki if I let her share her passion a little. I'm so angry that her friends were treating her like that. I'm going to get them back for it. Get them back? Yeah. I'll get them back by making sure that this is the literature club that Natsuki wants, not the one that they want. Suddenly, Sayori bursts through the door, making Monica and Yuri jump. With a rare, stern face, she marches over to Monica's desk and sits down next to her. I'm having an intervention. I can do that because I'm vice president. Is this about Natsuki? Yes! Yeah, I know. I messed up. I'm super sorry. I was just talking to Yuri about it. Oh, really? I was so dismissive of her passion that she felt threatened, and probably just unwelcome. Literally the opposite of what the literature club is supposed to be. Yo, it's moments like this that really reaffirm why I like Monica so much. She honestly is really human. I like when characters like mess up and kind of acknowledge that they messed up and try to do strives to improve. But people are always gonna kind of have that moment where they don't realize what they're doing is bad. I really need to make it up to her. Oh! Hey, I did it! Intervention successful. Thanks for the intervention, Sayori. I'm glad we're on the same page. Friendship wins again! So, how do you want to make it up to her? You say that, but I feel like a lot of humans would just double down. Oh, I hate that I kind of agree with you, Twi. I have a plan. You wouldn't get it being a rabbit and all. I mean, I've observed humans. I do observe quite a lot of humans. So I can understand. Sayori, do you know if Natsuki is coming to the club meeting today? I don't think she is. I see. Monica was afraid of that. Not because of her plan, but because she's facing the consequences of the damage that she's inadvertently caused. Oh, hi there, Glitchy! Hello! How have you been? The only way to do the right thing is to face it head on. We are playing Natsuki's side story with Monica right now, Glitchy. Trigger warnings for bullying, if that is something that upsets you. It's so easy to just duck away from conflict and wait for it to blow over. But that's enough. To truly respect someone's feelings after you've hurt them is to face them and admit your wrongdoing. Not the wrongdoing of mismanaging the club, but the wrongdoing of disrespecting Natsuki's feelings. The bullying on screen is over. I wasn't sure if there was gonna be more bullying or not, so thought it would be good to warn regardless. Hello there, how's the stream been so far? It's been going pretty good. Yeah, it's been fun. It's always good getting back to playing Doki Doki, because it's kinda... I feel like Doki Doki brings up a lot of good conversational things to talk about. Well, the content warning is just for the incoming scene, I see. Okay, do you think you can get her to come to the meeting tomorrow? I can do that! Okay, awesome. Yuri, you don't have to worry about anything, but thank you for being my friend. You're a good listener. Aww. Fidgeting with her hair, Yuri turns away to hide a smile. If there are multiple scenes needing content warnings, there would be multiple ones. But why? How do you know that? Okay, I see. Well, thank you for letting me know, Twi. Well, I guess for today, it's going to be a pretty quiet club meeting. I'm going to step out for a bit, if that's okay? Yeah, I'm just gonna read with Yuri. Hey, is this one of Natsuki's books? How come it's out here? Suri picks up a manga that was resting on an adjacent desk. Oh, that? Natsuki probably just left it out by accident. Sure, Monica, sure. Yuri, better than anyone else. What's your ranking, Glitchy? But I thought she hadn't been coming to the club. Actually, Monica's been... Okay, Yuri. I'm sure it was just someone else who was using this classroom then, okay? Monica smiles at them both. Then, with a wave, she exits the clubroom. Alright, let's make up with Natsuki. I really shouldn't have left that out. If Sayori catches on, she'll definitely tell Natsuki, and that would get really awkward. Don't worry about it, Monica, okay? It's fine. It's fine to read manga, alright? I think we've established this. Now, I wonder if there's a keyboard I could borrow from the music room. Come on, find Natsuki, Monica. Apologize. The time for the next club meeting has already arrived. You really went... another day without talking to Natsuki. Please, Monica, please talk to Natsuki. Monica and Yuri are the first to arrive. I'm so worried. Do you think Sayori is going to be able to bring Natsuki? Yes. Okay, at least they're making strides to talk to Natsuki, that's good. How do you know? Well, she's Sayori. You know, you're right. Time slowly passes, yet these side stories are just everyone loves Sayori, which honestly, relatable. Monica sits, then stands up to pace around, then sits again. Yuri's eyes don't move from her book. Oh, we got a bunny ear wiggle redemption from Chrysosaurus. Alright. Let's do a bunny ear wiggle then. Wait, how do I move my thing again? Here we go. Here we go. Here's a bunny ear wiggle just for you. A wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That's a bunny ear wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-dum-dum. Wiggle! Yay! Wait, the wiggles. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. And you guys get to see my hands for once in a while, too. Hand reveal. Because I tend to not use my hands when I'm streaming. Anyway, let me stop beheading myself. Oh my god. Mendex is raiding right while I'm beheaded. Oh, hi everyone. How's it going? Just in time for the hand reveal, Pog. Hi, thanks for the raid, Mendy. How you doing? Weren't you just finishing a game? Oh wait, my model is not where it's supposed to be. Yeah, raid! I saw you were streaming earlier. How'd the game go? You were finishing up a game, right? We are playing Doki Doki Literature Club. We're specifically playing the Plus Edition, which added some side stories. And we are doing the Natsuki and Monica side story. And quick little synopsis for anyone just joining. Natsuki really likes manga, and she joined the literature club because she has asshole friends that bullied her and told her to join the literature club because, oh, maybe you'll grow up and stop liking manga. And when she joined, Monica was kind of off-putting about it because Monica's like, manga is not really literature. But then she saw Natsuki being bullied by her friends, in quotations, and so she was like, okay, yeah, maybe I wasn't being a good person. So she's trying to apologize to Natsuki right now. I finished Artful Escape and then did some Genshin. Oh, that was a game. Artful Escape. Is Artful Escape a good game? Oh, nice. Never seen the Plus content. Ooh, we're getting close to, I think, a CG scene, by the way. So I'm excited to see what CG we're gonna get here. This is nice, because the side story content takes place outside of the game. This is without the protagonist existing, which I hate the protagonist, so I really like the side stories. Yuri's eyes don't move from her book. Then the door finally opens. Sayori marches inside. Behind her, Natsuki shuffles inside, nervously looking around the room. We're here! It's a vibe, not too much gameplay, but it's very pretty and has music that vibes hard. Ooh. I might check out the OST then. Welcome back. Monica, the club president, stands up and greets them with a smile. Sayori puts a desk... Oh wait, I can't read. Sayori picks a desk and takes a seat. Natsuki sits closely next to her. Looking back and forth between the club members, Monica is struck with a nostalgic feeling. She would stand at the front of the club room just like this, struggling to picture just who may eventually be sitting before her. But imagination was never enough to predict just how unique and diverse each member would be. Each with her own struggles, her own reasons for seeking the vision that Monica had, admittingly, so vaguely advertised. Aww. Seeking trust, understanding, respect. What new lessons will the future hold for the literature club? Realizing she's getting ahead of herself, Monica takes a deep breath and returns to the present. Okay, everyone. The literature club is starting. We have an activity planned for today. Monica turns around to face the chalkboard. On it, she writes manga in big letters. Aww! Today, we're going to learn from an expert about a unique form of literature. Manga. Aww. that kind of like got me. Kind of made my chest kind of tighten up like I was about to cry. Oh, come on! Trust, understanding, respect. Does this not remind you of something? Oh, the name of the side stories! This is respect, and the others were trust and understanding. Oh. Oh, come on! Isn't this kind of forced? I know you don't actually want to do this, so just... Monica shakes her head. Mango. We're all gonna eat mangoes today. Natsuki. This is the hardest part. After making it this far, it would be so easy to just smile and move on. But that's not enough. Not this time. I'm sorry. It was wrong of me not to take you seriously when you were kind enough to show interest in my club. I thought about it, and I realized how biased I was against manga. It caused me to disrespect you, and I'm sorry. But I think you deserve to be able to share your passion with us. So, can I make it up to you? Well, thanks, but... I know you're only doing this because Sayori told you to. Wait, that's not true! Monica planned this all by herself. I didn't even get a chance to talk to her. I was witness to that as well. This is the Literature Club. The Literature Club is a place where everyone gets to be themselves. We all have our own interests and our differences. It's my vision to let us freely express that. And it's my goal to respect everyone for them. Aww. So, I just want to learn about the things that make you happy. I think that you deserve to share that joy, as much as everyone else does. Is that okay? Natsuki looks away and hesitates. But... it's really dumb. The stuff I'm into. Monica smiles. She kneels in front of Natsuki's desk, looking her straight in the eye. If you like it, then it's not dumb. Oh, except for me. Sayori, you're not dumb either. That's some shit I would say. Honestly. Oh, but I'm dumb. What the heck? You guys are so weird. Fine, I'll show you some of my manga. Only because you admitted that it's literature after all. Natsuki stands up. Let's read some Boku no Pico. Oh yeah, I didn't say this before, but I'm actually into writing too. I'm kind of a pro. But I didn't want you to like me just for that. I know I just joined, but I'm really dizzy. I forgot to pick up my meds, so I have no energy. Oh yeah. Glitchy, please, I don't know if you have access to your meds, or if you're unable to get your meds, but if you can have access to your meds, please take your meds. And ye have a good night, Glitchy. Wow, really? I really did have you all wrong, Natsuki. Yeah, whatever. Today's not about that anyway, right? Pretty sure that shit I have said in this very stream. Get some rest, Glitchy. Take care of yourself. It's about manga, so I hope you're ready. A week has passed since Natsuki returned to the Literature Club. Is there any hint of a sequel in the Plus edition? Nothing so far. Of any hints for a sequel? So far I'm getting like prequel vibes from it. But I have heard that there's some bits in Doki Doki that might hint. I'm guessing it might be the emails, because there's like a new thing in this called the Metaverse, which is like a computer that you access, and I think we're part of like a company, and like we're playing this game when we're not working at the whatever thing we're doing. So I'm guessing the further we go along, those emails might have hints towards a sequel, but I'm not sure. Remember, drink water, eat food, and take your meds, people. Good night. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate. I will hydrate. And anyone here that hasn't hydrate, please try to hydrate. A week has passed since Natsuki returned to the literature club. Since then, the club activities have been in full swing. Dan Salvato works in mysterious ways, I guess. I have heard rumors that maybe he's working on another game, or I think Dan might have publicly said that. But that it might not be related to Doki Doki? So I'm not sure. I think some people have said that he's like hinting at something that is like related to the book that Natsuki reads, or not Natsuki, Yuri. Project Libitina. Yeah, that's the book that Yuri reads, right? Each club member had received a day in the spotlight to share all of their favorite kinds of literature with each other. As another meeting draws to a close, Monica approaches Natsuki on the way out. Natsuki, are you in a hurry home or anything? I just got back and I have to leave again soon, but I have something important to say. Sus bun bun. Hey! No! See you later, Barn. Me? Not particularly. Why? 100% Barn, 100%. No! I'm not sus. Oh, there was something that I wanted to show you, if you had a few minutes. I don't remember if there was hints for that in DDLC+, but yeah, that's related to what Yuri reads. I see. Sure, what is it? It's not in here. Can you follow me to the music room? The music room? Why? Well, you'll see. You know, I was thinking that— oh, this is a new room. Oh, sorry, I am hiccuping. Let me drink some of my water. Oh, there we go. Hopefully I stop hiccuping. When the club was just me and Sayori, we would talk about how we envisioned the club to turn out. New room! This is not a drill, new room! It looks really cool! I like the little mat and everything. This looks like a room to do gay activities in. And I'm all for it. We cared a lot about it being a place where people could express themselves. And she said something strange to me. She said that I was trying to make the club that I needed myself more than anyone. But I think it wasn't until you joined that I fully understood that. Because you really taught me a lot about myself. Like, things that I was probably always too stubborn to admit. Oh, come on. You can't mean that. I didn't even do anything. LMAO, Elia, that took me by surprise. The gay activity. I just, like, brought a bunch of manga, and then I got fussy when I didn't have my way. It was really stupid of me to make such a big deal out of it. No, I honestly needed it. If you didn't express that you were hurt, I would never have realized that I did something wrong. Besides, your feelings are valid. They deserve to be heard and respected. It's just really hard to feel that way sometimes. You know, like, I really shouldn't care about what other people think in the first place. But when you're just criticized by everyone around you for being a certain way, it can get really hard to just brush it off. I feel that. It makes me start to feel like I'm the problem. Like, I'm not doing enough to please everyone else. Am I being too entitled if I just want people to like me without me having to hide a bunch of stuff about myself? No. Honestly, I think if people don't like you for how you are, then they're not people that you should really associate with. Like, if you're constantly having someone be negative about your likes and your interests, there doesn't sound like a very good friend. don't think I am. I just wish that sometimes people would try to appreciate me for who I actually am. As Monica listens, she recalls vividly how Natsuki's friends were treating her, and how naturally they did so. How long has she been fighting against that, refusing to change for others? I could only wish I was as strong as you are, Natsuki. You're so honest with yourself. I'm like, always trying to come off as perfect for other people. Anytime there's like a hint of contention, I just crumble. But it's thanks to you that I really started thinking about this stuff. You really inspired me to start working on it. But well, like I said, I didn't even do anything. You were just being yourself. That's all you needed to do. Also, there's something else. Monica takes a breath. The thing is, I might have read a little bit of your manga. Oh, you like it? Do you like it, Monica? What? You? What the heck? Why didn't you tell me? You shouldn't need to bend over backwards to maintain a friendship if the other is making you happy. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Maybe there's feelings like... I definitely know that sometimes with friendships will dissolve into that, which is kind of the thing that happened with the friend I've talked about during Doki Doki multiple times. And there always is the thought that it's like, oh, well, they were fine before. Maybe if I just stick with this, things will get better. But sometimes people just change, and you can't really force them to change. And sometimes you kind of cling on to the nostalgia of being friends with someone. But if someone's treating you bad, then, like, you shouldn't have to wait around to change them. And I think having the mentality of, oh yeah, I can change them, is bad in itself. Like, people won't change unless they want to change themselves, kind of. And you shouldn't put up with abuse if that is something you're going through. I'm sorry, I think I just felt, like, kind of embarrassed to admit it after I gave you such a hard time about it. Like, of course it's good to tell people that you're uncomfortable, but if you have told someone that you're uncomfortable, and they continue to act this way with you, then they're not a keeper. I can't believe you, of all people, were reading manga behind my back. That's so funny. Hatamon, that's an expression. Yeah, well, I just flipped through one of them out of curiosity, but I ended up reading a whole bunch of it. But, I mean, one of the characters was in a literature club. What are the chances, right? You're reading Parfait Girls? Wow, you have good taste. Just one volume? Okay, Monica. If you reach the next side story of the stream, then I think I will have a lot to say about that. Oh boy. And I kinda just picked it out randomly. What? You have good intuition then. You have to tell me all your favorite parts. Well, I think it was some kind of weird fate, because the character isn't just in literature club, she also plays piano. It's just weird, because I've always wanted to learn piano. She was like the perfect person that I always wish I was, if I just did what I wanted instead of always second-guessing myself. Oh, don't worry, Monica, you'll get plenty of chances to practice the piano. Monica walks over to the piano and sits down. Oh! Cute! Oh, cute CG! I love the lighting of this, like the afternoon light that's kind of like hitting them from the windows. It's a nice atmosphere. It always felt like I should only share the absolute best parts of myself. The parts that will impress people and make them like me more. But after you joined the club, I really realized how self-destructive that mentality is. We share things because we want to express ourselves. Sharing experiences allows us to share emotions. And I just felt like I wanted to show you this, because it If it wasn't for you, I never would have started playing. Oh my god, really? Oh, and look at that expression! Ah, god, these side stories really make me appreciate their relationships, but also it makes me think about the canon and make me feel really terrible about what happens in the canon. Hey, I think the credit for that one goes to Parfait Girls, not me. No. Well, maybe it's true that Parfait Girls put the thought into my head. But it was still you who inspired me to keep practicing every day. Every day? Because, you know, you just made me feel like if I want to do something, I should just do it. The reactions to the side stories can be summarized by those who know, those who don't know meme. Like, it gives me really bittersweet feelings reading the side stories, because it makes me appreciate them more as characters. But it also makes me kind of really feel unfortunate about what happens in the main story. I mean, I still haven't been practicing for very long. And I'm really not any good at it yet, like, at all. But I wrote a song for the club. And I worked really, really hard on it. It doesn't have any words or anything, but, well, yeah. Ooh. It's like a nice little kind of sequence here of her playing. Hmm. I like the music. Monica's really good at playing the piano, damn. She only just started playing piano? Really? It's kinda capping. Party time! Party along to the piano. I would... It's kind of funny because I know that there's more side stories, but this kind of feels like the cap for their stories. So I'm interested in seeing where else they'll go with this. That's all. That was so good! It was? Trust me, it's far from over. Yeah, are you kidding? You're like already a pro. Not even close. Does the song have a name? You said it was about the club, so yeah. It's called My Song, Your Note. Because everyone brings something so unique to the club. Oh god, we got a bot in chat. I don't think there's any mods in chat. Alright, gotta ban this mofo. Hey, that's robophobic. I'm sorry. Hey, Jackie's here. Thank you. Thank you for banning them for me, Jackie. It's on site. It's completely different from how I first imagined it, I think. But I was like such a shellfish perfectionist. Listen, I love robots, but it's when you're a follower bot or a views bot or something like that that I draw the line. I guess? Yes, please. Cosmos? Yes, please. Kibo? Yes, please. That bot? Die. But I was like such a selfish perfectionist. Thank you, Jackie! It shouldn't be about me, it should be about everyone. And it's all of you who helped shape the club into what it is. I would never change that. Well, I think that's really thoughtful. And kind of flattering. I kind of feel like I don't deserve this much validation. I wasn't exactly very patient either when I first joined the club. It makes me feel like I should probably apologize too. It's with that well, Elia. Please don't put me on blast. Why? I think I was just really fed up with a lot of things, and I got frustrated after not getting my way in the club. So, yeah. I mean, it's understandable. It's not even just the bullying problem with Natsuki that she has to deal with, so I can only imagine how stressed out she is. I really didn't mean to take it out on you. I was being really immature. If you get my stubborn butt to apologize, I guess you're doing something right. It's fine. I'm past it too. I think we're already even. But it's really sweet that you were thinking about it. It takes a lot of maturity to reflect on that kind of thing. Well, I wonder who I got it from. Oh, never mind. Well, anyway, we're even as long as you let me keep my manga in the club room. You did admit that it's a form of literature. You totally can't take that back now. You got me. The closet's all yours. You can come out of the closet whenever you feel like it, though, Natsuki. I'll tell you what. I'll bring in a little something for the club tomorrow. I want to do something nice in turn. Oh, is she gonna cook? She gonna make cupcakes? What kind of little something? Oh, you'll see. But I don't think you'll be disappointed. Oh-ho. The next club meeting ends up being a particularly tasty one. I knew it. Aw, that was a cute side story. It didn't impact me as much as the others did, but it was relatable. So I like it. I'll finish the side story. Respect to you. Cute! What other ones do we got? Oh! Ooh, yeah, let's set that as the wallpaper. Look at this. Can I... Yeah, look at her. Behold her. Praise her. Alright, we unlock any other interesting things? We got the CG here. And then anything else? Oh! We got the music room. Where's the... Oh, there's the grand piano. It's very thin. Okay, nothing else unlocked. Alright. We unlocked a new thing of music, but I'm not sure... Oh! My song, you know, of course. Of course that's what we unlocked. Alright. Well, let's get back into regular DDLC until we unlock another side story. Dun dun dun! Da 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 da. Doki Doki! Okay, where were we at? Okay. Last save file seems to be on the 7th. Let's do that. And time to hit the skip button. I think that I racked my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I forgot where we were at in the main story. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. Before the argument, I think. Oh, I see. And Natsuki's poems did a really good job at that. Yeah! It did, didn't it? Shows how much you know. Wait, no. You just answered you agree with Natsuki, actually. That's not... Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me! Natsuki's voice whines. Look. What we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing. Oh, by the way, what should I do to unlock the next side story, Twi? Ensuring it can definitely be hard. Miu and Natsuki route. Yep, we're doing Natsuki's route. Welcome, welcome, Joe, the resident Natsuki fan. How you doing? It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulders. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. So you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Elio. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? I forgot that was their argument. I forgot that was part of their argument. That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori? I'll go make some tea. Yeah. Maybe she doesn't appreciate being talked about her breasts, guys. I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Elio. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. It really was! It's all your fault, protagonist! I hate your guts! Please die! No, not at all, not at all! There's still time before we go home. So we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing? You got pizza and ice cream cake? What? What kind of ice cream cake did you get? I want some. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. Huh? About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Oreo ice cream cake? Ooh, that sounds good. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. Oh, Mom's birthday. Oh, a funny thing you mentioned that. It was my uncle's birthday yesterday. So, happy birthday to your mom! In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. Also, sorry if you hear shifting around. That's me trying to get comfortable and adjusting my pillow. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. Oh, I can skip. Let's go. Alright, so I have a question for you guys while we're skipping and while we're doing this poem. What is like a piece of media? Like, oh shit, I chose the wrong thing. what's like an anime or like a game or something that you always read whenever, or you watch or you play or whatever, whenever you're feeling down? Like, it's something that just always picks you up. Do you guys have anything like that? Cause mine is definitely one that, I keep choosing Sayori options. Mine is Suritama. I like watching the anime Suritama. And I also really like, oh my god, I keep choosing Sayori options now. Okay, so she likes animals. Candy, lollipop. Yeah, mine is Suritama and One Bit Heart. Those are things that I will always indulge in if I feel down, because they make me feel better. I'll leave for a bit, and the first thing I heard is Monica's right. 1,000,000% Elliot. There's some OP IDs that I use like that. Ooh. I watch Adventure Time, Ratatouille, or Cars. Ooh, nice. Sleep. You don't got any like thing that helps cheer you up? Like when you watch it, Joe? You just sleep? I like Adventure Time too. It's been a while since I've seen Cars. I think I was... God, when did Cars come out? That was a long time ago. Touch-Tone Telephone by Lemon Demon. Oh, I still gotta listen to that some more. I think we listened to that during like a Minecraft thing. But I want to listen to it more. Let's see. Chocolate? Yeah, she likes food and animals and anime stuff. Is stuff I've noticed with words she likes. Flower? I knew that was gonna be Sayori, but I couldn't see anything that looked like Natsuki. Oh, games. Yeah, she likes games. Valentine? Yeah, there we go. I'm so bad with Natsuki, especially with Sayori here. I'm really good at Natsuki if Sayori's not involved, but like they have words that I think go to each other, and I get confused. 2006, I think, God. Oh, God. That was so long ago. That was 16 years ago. God. Oh my Jesus, Lord. There's some games I get back into when I'm down, but not a specific one. I've also started stuff when I was down. Not necessarily sad down, also just after a shift when I don't know what to do. Ooh, nice. Yeah, whenever I feel down, I will load up One Bit Heart and I will play through it again. I remember someone actually like commented on my Steam profile being like, are those 200 hours for One Bit Heart legit? And I'm like, yeah, I play it whenever I feel sad. Because it cheers me up. Alright, let's skip through here. But yeah, are there like any things that also like, maybe they don't like help cheer you up when you're sad, but is there like any piece of media that you guys, that just never is old for you, that like you always enjoy replaying, even when you know everything that happens? Because that's Devil Survivor for me, 100%. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. I put the first volume of Parfait Girls out of my bag. You mean 99%? What do you mean? Natsuki takes it from my hands, then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Anyway, let me put this one back. I gotta admit, the MC is just the worst person in this story. Yeah, I do not like the protagonist of Dwarf. The protagonist ruins everything. He ruins the beautiful friendship that these girls have, is insensitive to things. I know that sometimes the MC tries, like in that one conversation with Sayori, but just, he ruins everything. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So, you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. Devil Survivor is probably the game I played the most redundantly, aside from Tales of Symphonia, Dawn of the New World, I think. Ooh, interesting! Dawn of the New World for you too, huh? Because I've actually replayed Dawn of the New World quite a lot. Because I actually really like Dawn of the New World. A lot of people shit on it, but I think I've played it more than I have the original Symphonia. I will say, though, that Symphonia has a really good story, and I do see why people prefer it over the Dawn of the New World. I guess maybe it's because Symphonia 1 is on GameCube, and Dawn of the New World is on the Wii, but I definitely played Dawn of the New World more. I kind of lost the original one. Oh, I see. Yeah, I think I played through Symphonia 1, like, 3 or 4 times, and then Dawn of the New World, like, God. I played it by myself, I played it with my friend, I played it with my nephews, I played it again by myself, I played it again I played it quite a few times. It's like, I really like replaying the Tales of games with friends, since it's multiplayer. I always kind of hope that I could get my own place someday so I could do it again, because I can't really have friends over that much over here, but I'd like to have Yume over and play through the Tales of games with them. Like, play multiplayer with them. I think that would be fun. It's also the fact that in Dawn of the New World only has 2 good playable characters. Yeah. I like Dawn of the New World. I understand why people dislike it, but yeah, same here. Same here. I think it gets a bad rep, but I understand why people don't like it. I personally like Emile. I think that's the breaking point for people. If you like Emile, then you're probably gonna enjoy Dawn of the New World. If you don't like Emile, then you're probably not gonna like Dawn of the New World. The chapter ended when Minori and Alice found... Monica! Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Yeah, the overworld is very simplified. Yeah, you don't have like an overworld in that. You just kind of choose the places to go to. Huh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. Now where's your divine punishment? Show it to me. It's all still there. I just had to organize it a bit. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. Whether you like it or not, at the very least, we can all agree that we will cry whenever Emile gets his dang flashback to Richter quoting Aster. Yeah, God! She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. God, Richter gives me so many feelings. Jeez. This is so inconvenient. Liar. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki? There's a stool on the wall there. Courage is the magic that turns dreams into reality. They are words. A person with a few screws loose used to say. God, I'm crying in my chilies tonight. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself! Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean... Shut the fuck up, Protag. I knew it! Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. I cry because, man, that's sweet but tragic, but also, man, Emil, how many times are you gonna specifically think about Richter saying this all the time? Listen. Listen, he has a crush on Richter, okay? Careful. This is the fate of all men. Soon, we will be obsolete, demoted to opening jars and reaching high up things. I know what I'm doing. Let's just get Kibo to do that for us. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Listen. I completely know how Natsuki feels in this situation. Let her do what she wants to do, man. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. He really does, and you cannot do Richter's side quest. Oh, you can't not do Richter's side quest. Exactly. Richter gives me just as many feelings as I do about Nalia. Like, I will write a novel, honestly. See? The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get to the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them still. Let her get it! Protag! I said I can do it! I don't want your help, okay? Let her do it, okay? Stop implying that she's a short stack, Protag. If she wants your help, she'll ask for your help. I'm projecting here. I'm projecting here 100% when I say this. Because I've had people be like, why didn't you ask me to get this for you? It's too high up for you. I'm like, I will fucking jump up there. Shut the fuck up. Let me do it myself. I'm an independent boy, okay? Bruh, short moment. I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. I'm projecting here. Oh, really? I never noticed. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. A computer chair? Oh! One of the chairs with the rolls. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. Just hold it then. But I've already learned I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Yeah, you better shut your fucking mouth, Protag. There's no need to ask if they want help. They know you're tall. If they want help, they will ask. Exactly. They will either ask if they want your help, or they will not ask because they have too much pride. Which is kind of my thing. I have a pride thing. If you are like, you're too short, I will get very prideful and I will be like, fucking watch me. I will do like Olympic jumps here to grab this. Just to prove you wrong. Just to say I'm not as short as you think I am. Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly bounces onto her feet. Since she refuses to help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. The shorter ones get the more pride, I swear. Listen, we don't have much. We don't have much but pride, okay? Aha, there we go. See? I can easily do it now. A lot of people looks at self, don't ask for help because they're scared of bothering people. That is another thing too. That's another thing as well. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. Either they ask or they will not, and if they succeed, then I can praise them. And if they fail, I can laugh. You know what? If we do fail, then it's completely fine to laugh at us. That's your own fault, alright? You're 5'9". You're only 5'9"? Archfiend, you're more than a full foot taller than me! I'm jealous. The chair swivels. You have to ask if you need help. It's serotonin. It gives us gangly freak. It makes us gangly freaks happy. Our only Okay, next time I need help, I'll be sure to ask someone to reach up for it to me so that I can give them serotonin. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. It's fine if you're shorter, Elio. God, I wonder how tall Natsuki is. I'm gonna feel bad if the whole game makes a point of her being short and she's taller than me. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it who told me not to help? She's 4'11". Really? She's 4'11". Really? I'm shorter than Natsuki. I'm shorter than Natsuki! Ah! God! Yeah, I got you. I held the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. Well, we now know the title of the YouTube video. I can almost see a person. Don't fucking look, you ass! Gah. Look away! Yeah, force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. I just walked in and I'm hearing the pain of Elibro with his height. Welcome, Barrett! She's 4'11". I just go completely silent. When she realizes I'll be dead. Maybe just don't look at her? Have you ever considered that, Protag? Huh? Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Heavy. Hey, Elio. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. Huh? But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine! Just for a second. Hurry up! Okay, how about I just swivel you while you're on the chair? I'll swivel you against the wall so you won't slip and fall off. How about that? Alright. Let me just stand up. Fuck off, MC. I'm the only MC here. Yes, chair swivel. Exactly. Just set her against a wall, that way if she struggles around, it won't have as big of an impact and make her fall off. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. It won't make her fall off plus ratio. Natsuki, the box. Oh, what are you looking at? You're trying to look at my... Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. This song gives me anxiety, honestly, same here. I always think of this one specific scene that happens in Act 2 whenever this song plays, and it makes me incredibly nervous. You perv! You set me up! Go away! Get out! But... do it myself! The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. My hatred for this MC is quickly making me lose any hate I had for that nickname. Ooh, any trauma related with it? I'm glad that the MC is doing something right. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. Finally, the MC of this game has a purpose. I got you. Crash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. Ugh. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arms straight into me to prop herself up. Okay, think. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gross! Gross! A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. Hey look, there's a smiley based on Natsuki. XD. What were you thinking? Yeah, you know what? Natsuki probably would use XD. And she would probably say "rar" means I love you in dinosaur if she were to text people. She gives me that feeling. You sicko! Everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in. I was not, ma'am. This MC is angering me to the point I want to replace their existence because I hate them. I feel you, Barrett. Also, yeah, I never intended this, Natsuki. If this were me, I would have never done any of these things, Natsuki. Because I drink respect women juice. Monica! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Monica just smiles. Elliot, who did you text "rar" means I love you in dinosaur to? Listen, it was a phase, okay? It was like the early 2010s, Twi. Everyone was saying it. I was on Gaia Online, okay? Natsuki would use Gaia Online, wouldn't she? She 100% would use Gaia Online. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So, I hope you're happy. I didn't... Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. Early 2000s, the most cursed time. Yes, the age of the yaoi paddle. Listen, people were weirdos back then, alright? I didn't do anything, I swear. The Homestuck era and the yaoi paddle era were the most cursed times of the people that are currently alive, honestly. It was something to behold. If you weren't cognizant around that time, then you're lucky. I know, don't worry. Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no! My... Huh? I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. I'm not sure if the side story is unlocked now, or after reading the 4 poems. Here, let me save and check. Let's give it a look-see-loo. Oh, hey! Oh, there we go. Okay, we got the next side story unlocked. So we got the Natsuki and Sayori side story. Balance. Oh, we got some pictures too. Let me look at that. Probably like Natsuki, yeah. Natsuki CG. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna end there so that next time we start, we'll have the side story to read. But yeah, I'm going to switch over to Cinderella Phenomenon. So yeah, if you guys are down for some Cinderella Phenomenon, we're gonna be finishing Rod's Route, and depending on how long it takes to finish Rod's Route, we might begin a new route, who knows. Winnie the Pooh is in public domain, not the Disney one though? Ooh. I'm really not, yeah, we're good. Okay, so I'm gonna switch over to Cinderella Phenomenon now. But I hope you guys like Doki Doki Literature Club.